of change and a lot of uncertainty brings fear and anxiety. What I'd like to do today is teach you a really simple technique for managing fear and anxiety. But before I do, it helps to understand a little bit more about fear, what triggers it, and what happens in your body. So when we feel fear, what happens in our body is that the blood flows away from our brain into our muscles so that we can save ourselves from whatever is causing the fear. We go into fight, flight, freeze. Now this was really handy when we were cavemen, running from lions and tigers, but these days we experience the same sensation, even when we're stressed or just feeling pressure. So what's happening in the world right now with all this change and uncertainty, it's causing us to have fear and anxiety reactions. And when we feel fear, we're not showing up as our best self. We're often not saying what we meant to say. We're not doing the things that we really want to be doing. So we need to break this cycle and see what we can do to stop it. So first, it helps to understand what triggers fear. David Rock, neuroscientist, came up with SCARF, S-C-A-R-F. He realized that what mostly triggers fear in people is not getting our SCARF needs met. So S stands for status, feeling like others are recognizing or acknowledging us. C stands for certainty, knowing what's going to happen next. A stands for autonomy, our freedom of choice or movement. R stands for relatedness, feeling connection with other people. F stands for fairness. Is this decision fair? Who's making the decisions? Do we agree? So you can see how quite a few of these might be being pressed at the moment with all the stuff that's going on in the world around the virus. Maybe we're worried about not knowing what's going to happen next. Maybe we're worried about not having the connection that we need with other people, or that the decisions that are being made around it are not really fair. Either way, it's triggering fear and anxiety for sure. So what can we do? It's simple, really simple. First of all, notice when it's happening in your body, when you're starting to feel fear or tension, and just say, stop. Take a break, look outside, go for a little walk, have a glass of water, something to break the thought pattern that's causing the fear. And then the next step, really simple, which we often forget to do, breathe. Take 3 or 5 relaxing breaths. And this is enough to relax our body enough so that the blood flows back to our brain. And when it flows back to our brain, it goes to the frontal cortex. And when we use that part of our brain, we're able to see that maybe this is not so bad. Maybe there's stuff I can do here. Maybe there's even an opportunity here for things to be better. And that's what we want to be doing. So it's simple. First, notice when you have the fear and anxiety. Stop. Breathe. And then choose how you want to respond.